Josh, John Worrell with the AP, congratulations.
Thank you, Warren. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. Just what do you make of just achieving this and being the next step in your objective to be the first team to win this thing in 25 years? Just the significance of that.
Again, it's great that we're able to do it for the first time in 25 years, and to be the team and to be the quarterback of the team that does it obviously feels really good. At the same time, that's not our main goal. We set out to do this in order to give us a chance to do what we really want to do, and that's to win, Super Bowl championship. So it feels good. We're going to celebrate this one. Like I said, for the time being, it hasn't happened in 25 years. And I know our fans and Bills Mafia is probably going crazy right now, but they're still out on the table. We still have 2 games left in the regular season that we got to go and finish out and try to, put our next foot forward and prepare for a really good New England team next week.
How comfortable? Well, how confident? How did you feel out there? How much do you feel that the everything that you've done help set you up, help you and the offense set you up for this game in overcoming the adversity, the fumble on the punt return, and to continue keeping your foot on the gas and scoring the way you did to put up essentially 48 points?
Yeah, again, we left a lot out there, and in the red zone, we got to be better shooting ourselves in the foot. I'm looking at 3 of 6 in the red zone, and that's not good enough. That's not going to get it done. So at the same time, as much as we move the ball and, we got to go get a yard there on 4th and 1, and we got to find ways to, stop the penalties in that area and give ourselves a chance to put the ball in the end zone. So, again, we left a lot out there. We'll learn from it. Luckily our defense played the way they did, and our special teams, coming out of halftime, we understand that, Andre had the fumble, and, he put it behind him, and at halftime had a really big return and set us up for another score. So, again, it was a total team win tonight, and we're sitting at 11-3 now. And like I said, we got 2 games that we got to go finish.
Congrats.
Thank you, John.
Hey, Josh, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I got you.
We heard on the broadcast that this game meant a little bit more to you on the personal side, just because Denver was so close to where you played college ball, and they passed on you obviously in 2018. I guess how much did this game mean to you, that on top of being able to capture a division title and on top of getting that home playoff game, you could do it against a team that, essentially said they didn't want you to be their quarterback?
Yeah, I'm where I'm supposed to be.
All right, then. And also, moving on to third quarters, you guys have outscored teams 41-10 these past 3 games. After struggling in that quarter so much earlier in the season, what's been clicking for you guys after halftime these past few weeks?
Just the type of team that we have, the guys that we have on offense. No matter how good or bad the first half's going, we understand that third quarter, especially when we're getting the ball to start, being able to go out there and I definitely think Coach, my coach in college, Coach Bowles, said the game's won in the third quarter, and it's won in that first drive. And we've been stepping up to the challenge, and Coach Dable's been challenging us, and he's calling some really good plays, and we're going out there and executing. That's really all there is to it.
Gotcha. Appreciate you, man. Congrats.
Hey, Josh, Matt Fairburn here. That deep shot to Stephon Diggs in the second half, what was going through your head when you heard the call? You guys already had a pretty healthy lead, and what was going through your head when you heard the call, and just walk us through how it felt letting that one rip.
Yeah, I went to Dorsey and I said, this is the play I want to get called, and Babel gave me the opportunity to do it, and he trusts me in those situations. If it's not outlets down underneath, but just one of those plays that we got him kind of with a quick count, and our guys outrun theirs, and I gave him a chance to go catch a ball, and that's what he did.
What does it do for you as a quarterback when your offensive coordinator is willing to stay aggressive, and even, as you just mentioned, willing to call what you want called and willing to kind of keep the foot on the gas? What does it do for you as a quarterback?
It means the world to me to know that he trusts me enough to listen to my input. And, he's been doing a great job of calling plays for us. And like I said, we've been doing a good job of executing. But when it's a play that, I suggest to him and he calls it and it hits, it feels a little extra special. And, I love him, not just as a coach, but as a person. He's an awesome dude. And, again, he's, like I said, one of the best, if not the best offensive coordinator in the game right now. And just the innovative way that he finds to get the ball to our guys, it's fun to be a part of. He's a lot like me in our personality. We're very competitive, and his mind's always spinning. He's calling me at 9 o'clock at night, talking about certain plays that he likes. And, I'm just glad that I've been able to have him for the last 3 years and see our relationship grow. And he's one of the good ones.
Thank you, Josh. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Josh Allen, Mookie Hawkins, 1-4 Sports 1080. Congrats on the division.
Thanks, Mook.
Now, Josh, since this bye week, man, you've been carving defenses up. I'm talking surgery with a chainsaw, man. And back in the summer, you told me that you wasn't going to go out there and force things, but you wasn't going to be Captain Checkdown neither. Tonight, I think we saw the death of Captain Checkdown. And if so, could you give us your eulogy? And how much will that continue to drive you?
Again, our guys are doing a good job of getting open, and it's my job to give them a chance to go catch the ball, and they've been doing a really good job of that. And again, that's the quarterback's job. And it feels good to be, like I said, 11-3, top of the AFC East. But we still got 2 more games in the regular season with the Patriots, obviously next Monday night, that we got to get ready for. So again, we got to put our best foot forward to go get another one.
Absolutely, man. Congrats. Safe travels.
Thanks, Mook.
Hey, Josh, Matt Bove here. Like everybody else has said, congratulations. I'm curious, was there a moment this year, or maybe a specific game this year, when you thought to yourself, like, this team can do it, this team's special, this team's different than maybe the teams you've been a part of these last couple of years?
Yeah, I think going back to I think it was week 4, it was the Rams game, being up 28-3 and then going down 38-21 and having the resilience to march down the field late in the fourth quarter, picking up a few 3rd and long yardage plays, and obviously capping it off with a touchdown to win it. I think that was the game because, when you're up 28-3 and you have a couple turnovers, you let the other team back in. Most teams fold in that situation, but our guys are resilient, and I think that's kind of the game. Was like, okay, like, we got some real dudes here, and I've been known that for quite a while sometime, but to actually go out there and to show that type of resilience, it was awesome to see.
Thanks, Josh, man.
Hey, Josh, congrats again. Just piggybacking off of Matt there, you referenced that Rams game. Can you just speak to the maturation that this offense has undergone? Because it went from being a unit, at least to me, that seemed like it was striving to play confidently, which you were doing early in the season. Now, and tonight was probably the latest example, it just seems like you guys are on a seek and destroy mission. It's just much different. The tone of this offense, where you're just stepping on people's throats now, just seems much more different than maybe the confident group that was earlier in the season. I don't know if you see it the same way, but maybe just give me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, again, Coach Dable's a big believer, and our job as an offense is to put up points and score in the red zone. So, he's going to be aggressive, and he's not going to not do what we do. I think our identity as a team, we understand what it is, and we're not going to shy away from it. But again, it takes a lot of trust for him to call the plays, and our guys have been doing a good job of going out there and executing. So it feels good to be in those situations where he says, like, we're going to continue to do what we do. And again, you see the positive results, and it starts with the 5 up front and, making good decisions and letting our guys make plays after the catch.
And then quickly, just with Cole and Diggs, I know from going to them at any point in time, and we all understand why, but you had to believe that advantage 1 and advantage 2 tonight, knowing how short they were at corner, how much, I don't know if it gave you any more confidence than you already have in those guys, but just to be able to go to those guys time and again without hesitation, I have to believe, just fills you with even more aggressive tendencies when you're throwing that ball.
For sure. At the same time, we, myself and, emphasize here, we believe in our receivers and what they're capable of doing. And, I don't think there's a group out there that can. It speaks volumes of how hard our guys work, how talented they are, how hungry that they are. They can get the ball at any moment during the game, and you see them run their tails off, even if it's a clear out go. Like if I keep the play alive, they find ways to get incorporated in the passing game and the scramble rules, and that's what I love about our guys. They're never out of play.
Thanks, Josh. Congrats again.
Thank you.
Hey, Josh, Dan Fates in Rochester. Again, congrats on the win. I know it's a journey. I know this is a process, but I know it's just win number 11, but what does a win like this, clinching a division title, mean for this franchise?
I think it means a lot. Obviously, it hasn't happened in 25 years. For Kim and Terry to take over and, hire the guys and girls that they did in this organization, and Bean and McDermott, and, the plan that they set out to go out and do, it's exactly what they said they were going to do. And again, it's taken a few years, but it means a lot, obviously, to them. It means a lot to Coach McDermott, but at the same time, his message was, again, our shirts say won, not done. So everything's still in front of us, and this just gives us an opportunity to give us a shot, and that's all we can ask for.